before, great stream. Last night, I was on the Kino Casino show, and it went horrible. Those guys are terrible. They treated me awfully. They asked me all these kind of bait trap questions. They were constantly disrespecting me. Oh, wait, that was another show I was on last year, the Sidescrollers. This actually was a good show because it was entertaining, because instead of just asking me a bunch of intrusive, fucked up questions for no good reason, they actually had real conversations with me. They asked me about my takes on stuff. They asked me about other, things in the industry, gaming, right? They asked me about my history as a YouTuber. Of course, they asked me about my detractors and stuff. They asked me about everything. And the thing was, it was a great appearance because not only was it that, but we also went and we watched clips. And I don't know about these people that these guys watch. I know nothing about them, right? But then getting to see the stuff that they watch all the time and everything, it was really neat because I was like, wow, I feel like I'm actually like a part of the show, which is all I ever wanted. When I was going to be on the Sidescrollers last year, that's what it was supposed to be. And then they turned it into this fucking 3-ring circus detractor sideshow interview so that they could get a ton of money out of my detractors because they were greedy fucks. If they had just been fair with their intentions, it would have been fine. But instead, they turned it into a way for them to make tons of money over these months because they wanted to be toxic. And that pisses me off because that was supposed to be an opportunity for me to have an interview where I could clear the air and people were supposed to be objective rather than subjective. And instead, because they put their opinion in saying, oh, we don't believe anything Phil said in our interview, so fuck him and let's make a lot of money, immediately everyone just says, well, Phil's a scumbag, right? If the interviewer themselves comes out and says, oh, I don't believe the person we just interviewed, that's of course going to have a negative impact on the person. How the fuck they didn't understand that? That would be like if Barbara Walters, in all of her epic old interviews, she used to get all these exclusive, huge interviews for TV. Imagine Barbara Walters interviews someone who's a hot topic, a world leader, or a celebrity, and then she has this great, supposedly objective interview with hard-hitting questions. At the end of the interview, you're supposed to judge for yourself what you believe or don't believe. But imagine if, not even 24 hours after the interview, she came on a show the next day and said, man, that guy I interviewed yesterday was a real piece of shit. He answered everything with a huge lie. I don't believe a word he says. So now the entire interview is skewed one way and no one's able to objectively decide for themselves what they think because you were the interviewer and you now have a formulated opinion. You can't do that. That's called hack journalism. That's called a targeted attack, a bait and switch. That's exactly what happened with me with Sidescrollers last year. And they used that to propel themselves to some kind of popularity. All right. So now that I've actually had a fair chance to appear on a show, I'd like to tell Craig and the Sidescrollers, go fuck yourselves, you disingenuous pieces of human fucking shit. I hope you fucking flush yourselves down a toilet and never climb the fuck out of the sewer that you live in with your drama politics show that no one gives two fucks about. All right? Why don't you go fucking suck on Melody Mac or whatever the fuck the new hot topic is today with your bullshit drama? No one gives a fuck about you and you'll never be relevant. Now fucking choke on it.